everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. I'm
Hey.
I'm Mike.
Sad Mike. Welcome to Sad Mike's show.
And we got some records to talk about tonight.
Come on, Mike.
Lots of good things, and
We got a good fellowship here.
a lot of good fellowship.
We're all here together.
We appreciate everybody joining us. And it's January and it's cold. I hope everybody's wearing a coat. Just want to make sure everybody's doing well.
If you have an extra coat, give a kid a coat.
Also, this is probably the first time you've ever seen this show where I'm sober. And so this is what it's like. So you see what happens? This is what happens.
Not everybody's sober.
Not everybody's sober, but I'm sober. And I've got S. Pellegrino. My work could call at any time. I could have, in the middle of the show.
Right now, the phone could ring.
Actually, I said sit that up here. The phone could ring and then I'd have to just leave.
And the show's over. Oh, we could go on with the show.
Sure.
Can we do the show without you?
Yeah.
We did it one time and we had no audio.
So I'm drinking S. Pellegrino in lieu of Pop-Off.
Well, I'm drinking Diet Mountain Dew in lieu of the fact that I already had too many.
So you had a gig this evening.
I did.
Don't wiggle. Don't wiggle.
Uh-oh.
Get
We
your
just
on the
went to
cable.
hell. Shonga back.
Yep, you gotta wiggle it.
No.
No.
No. Oh, God.
Easy. Right there. Freeze. No. Yeah, drop it. Drop it.
We're good.
Cable's a little...
I didn't see you there.
No. I was manning the board over here.
Okay.
I had the idea of streaming it, but it just... You ended up going on kind of late.
Well, those clowns, they would never tell us when we were going to start.
Yeah.
Because, like every club, they don't want to tell you because they want everybody to come and wait and drink, and then the band plays.
Sure.
So they originally told us like 9 or 9:30, but when we got there, the guy finally said 10. They want us to start at 10 and play till 11, which is ridiculous for us. That's like 4 songs.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's 4 Zeppelin songs.
So it was fun though.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good time. It was a good
That's
crowd.
a cool club. That's a cool club. So anyhow, that's why we're getting started a little late, but Steve just came right off and went into makeup, and then started the show. That's what happened tonight. I don't even have a rundown open. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing.
That's all right.
But that's all right. We'll kind of muddle our way through it. You got anything big else that happened this week other than you guys playing the show in the world of music? What happened this week?
Some people died.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm sure.
Like this week or like in history?
No, I mean,
Nipsey Russell died.
Nipsey Russell died again.
No more Nipsey
Russell has died again.
No more Curbs, no more Nipsey Russell. You got to lay down the law.
Jerry's brother.
Jerry Russell? Jerry
Since you asked,
Machine would be a good name for a band. Jerry's Machine, like from Seinfeld, like his
I
answer
think
machine.
friend of the program, Zach Coiner,
Yeah, good guy.
posted it on this date with a video of the Beatles on the rooftop at Abbey Road
Last
Studios.
performance.
That was their rooftop performance. Was January 30th, 1969. And so I was like, oh, I've got the book.
Oh, that's right.
This is a book of like the engineers kept immaculate records of like everything that they did. And I pulled up, the date January 30th, and it talks in depth about, what takes they use and what they, it's cool because what you hear on the record is a lot of crossover. Like they would use John's comment of at the end of where he says, "Thank you, I hope we pass the audition."
Right.
That's actually from the rooftop and of a studio take that they put together. So it's kind of cool how what you hear is not actually what you're not really hearing the rooftop.
So they just copied
concert.
what Kiss did.
Yeah, well, they did it first. They're the originators.
Yeah.
But it's really cool though. I was glad to that Zach posted that because I was real happy to
that's pretty
pull
neat.
that up. And of course, I brought my copy, which is the Capitol.
I'm missing the cover for this record.
Are you?
I've got the record. It's not
mine's
the best
the
shape.
I think it's like a 1976 Capitol. It's like the purplish version.
What's the Who's that guy on the '80s reissues of the Beatles?
Yeah.
He's got the little name he puts in the dead wax.
Right.
People are gonna light me up for not knowing this
I
guy's
know.
name.
Well, that's what they're there for.
Yeah. I can't even blame substance abuse this week. So now what?
Well, it's
Now
just
what? I don't know.
mental incapacity.
It's just a show. Who cares? I don't care.
That's really all the news I had. I didn't really do a whole lot of research.
uh,
I'll be honest with you. My daughter was sick Monday. I ended up sick Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and had a gig on Friday. Hey, but pulled it off somehow. So I got big balls.
One other piece of music news this week. We like to keep you apprised to the good shout out to Shane who sent this to me, and I forgot to respond to him. But I'd actually read it earlier that morning. We like to keep you apprised on the latest Aphex Twin news. It seems like we've been doing that here a lot lately. Some new tracks, not new tracks. These were like demos from like back early 90s, maybe even late 80s, Aphex Twin. And he released some anonymous user posted these on Bandcamp, and I went through and listened to it. And if it's not RDJ, I don't know what is. I mean, it's his. It's got to be his shit, and it's really cool stuff. And it's from those sessions when it was just.
Does anybody ask him like, "Hey, is this you?"
It was weird because somebody posted something and he like commented back, and that everybody was like, "What?" And it was, but it seems kind of like it was a plant.
Kind of cryptic.
Yeah, something he would do. But he's become. I like the new, more open Richard D. James. I mean, he was so secluded and such a recluse for so long, and nobody knew really anything about him or how he put things together. And he's becoming a lot more
open to the public.
Yeah, and I kind of read an article where he was like,
media.
No, never mind. It was Josh Homme. Where he was like, I used to be secret about how I played things, and I used to keep my little tricks to myself.
Right.
Then I realized, like, now if people are interested enough to want to know, and I think Richard D. James said this too, if people are interested enough to want to know, I'm willing to tell them.
Well, it's a really good, is it a BBC video that they did with him? Where he's like in that weird circle.
That was like backstage at some event.
But that was like outside, and it was it was almost like he's wearing like a robe or something.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That was like one of those weirdo MTVs. Happy B-Day Phil Collins, somebody says.
Happy B-Day Phil Collins?
What?
What?
Well, we need to put some Phil on. I mean, what are we doing here?
We're going to get spanked.
No, not while we're doing the show. I meant later.
Oh.
There ain't going to be much later for me, folks, but still. So, yeah, anyhow, some cool and new Aphex songs that popped up. Really stoked to hear that. Let's see, what are we playing for our Free Music Archive? I'm just kind of rifling through the rundown in my head here. Free Music Archive underneath this is the surf playlist that I've downloaded from Free Music Archive, and I think it's Dr. Frankenstein is one of the bands. I can't remember any of the bands. It doesn't really matter. God, more mumbly talking than...
Well, just go on Free Music Archive, do a little surf music search, and maybe you'll find what we found.
If you dig for surf stuff, you'll find the stuff that's more garagey surf, and then you'll find some of the stuff I have is like...
You find what he found, you get a free hat.
You get a free hat. Been drinking a lot of tea this week, a lot of iced tea.
Iced tea? With sugar?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah. All right. Let's not mess around anymore. Let's talk about what we played.
I didn't play nothing.
You didn't play anything.
We played a lot of jams.
I bet you did. I saw.
We got a pretty good packed house here this evening. A lot of folks stopped by the studio. That's always a good vibe.
You can have a nip.
No,
just a nip.
No, I won't do that now.
Okay.
I don't want. I'm trying to get into heaven, Steve. That's all I want.
Where's Cameron?
Camera.
Is he still here?
Cameron.
Cameraman.
No.
But anyhow, let's talk a little bit of what we played. This was you left this on the player from last week.
Yeah.
I forgot to move it. Little Esquivel, exploring new sounds in hi-fi. This is that's 1959. This is one of those hi-fi records, one of the classic. Everybody loves some Esquivel. If you ever see those out, they're kind of pricey if you just go seek them out, but you can run into them.
You run into one at a Goodwill.
Here and there. That's a cameraman record. He got that for like $1.25, which is crazy. Hey, I had to play. We play this quite a bit on the show. A little Tool Undertow, and hey, guess what song I played? Sober. Yeah, I felt like playing that. It was kind of near the front of the stack,
Piggy.
and I'm like, oh, how
My daughter loves pigs.
how appropriate is that? A little too appropriate. But Steve, did you or did you not know that the Fat Boys are indeed back?
I did not know the Fat Boys are already back.
84 Sutra Records, banging old school hip hop. I love it. They're funny and stupid and not really. I mean, Fat Boys are the credible.
White?
No, he's
Indian, right?
He's like
He's dynamic.
What's that? Samoan.
No, I was gonna say
Archibald Moonlight Graham.
skin deficiency.
Okay. We don't need.
Albino. That's what I was gonna say.
I don't think he's an albino.
He's like me.
Back in the day, that's fat.
Albino.
All right. Now we're doing everything all over. I ain't got time to start the show over now. Hey, busted out part of the Columbia Jazz Masterpieces series.
Ooh la la.
Digitally remastered from the original analog tapes.
We're
Thanks
not-
for nothing.
We're not worthy.
Miles and Coltrane, and I bought this specifically. Well, it's Miles and Coltrane. I wanted it anyhow. It's got Straight No Chaser on it, which is probably one of my favorite top one or two jazz tracks of all Thomerson's. I'm sure. Morning Bandwidth Low. God Almighty, man, the universe hates me.
You paid $5 for that Fat Boys record?
No, I don't think so.
My problem is, first thing I do is rip the prices off the records, and then I never remember how much I paid.
I'll leave mine on.
I
like
appreciate
they're
those
ready.
who leave theirs on. I'm just so, I pick scabs my
People
entire
give-
life, so I'm like,
People give me shit.
I'm like,
for,
I remember what I paid for it.
People give me shit for leaving mine on all the time.
At least you remember. It helps you remember where you got it too.
I like the places that have the little.
Because you know where that orange sticker came from.
I like the places that have the little card that slide down in it. Because then what I do, the card is like,
Whoa. What's up?
that smell like rock and roll,
Yikes,
and a little orange chicken. But the little card that's dropped in the front that says like VG Plus minor sleeve damage, $7. And then when I buy a record, I'll take that and I'll put it like
In the back.
in the gate, either in the back or I'll put it inside a gatefold or a cover, and so you can't see it, but I can open it up and go back and be like, oh man, I got this for $2, Meh. And because that's how I sound. Achoo. Sorry, I sneezed really weird. Achoo. Got this from a birthday just a couple weeks ago. A belated birthday present. Queens of the Stone Age. Rated X. This was Dig of the Week last week. Played side 2 tonight because it's awesome and I wanted to hear it. So, tough noogies on you if you don't like it.
What's not to like though?
Great album.
Is that a double album?
No.
Oh, that's the one we were wondering about. When you opened it up, we were freaking out for like 5 minutes.
No, apparently that little hole is just for that inlay sheet. Yeah. Because I went through and like, okay, what songs are on this album? And I'm like, okay, that's side A, that's side B. There's no more songs.
Well,
We're looking for songs. There's no more songs.
European version did have two.
European, Jay. European.
Up yours.
Something else was a dig of the week. Speaking of getting for my birthday, this was probably for a birthday, holiday present, whatever. Searching for Sugarman soundtrack. Boss Man picked this out. We played side C or D, one of the two. I can't remember. C. We played C. Good stuff. A couple slower jams, but man, that's some quality business on there. I mean, you can't argue with that. Also pulled out a little Bob Marley and the Wailers. This is Rasta Revolution. This is a German press. Picked up, can't remember where this was. This is 77. Hamburg, West Germany.
It's polka music, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Polka in the rear.
Licka in the front, polka in the rear.
Nope. All right. I pulled out a weirdo Hendrix record.
Weirdo Hendrix?
It's one of those, like, it's not got the main deals on it.
Sure.
You know, it's got this seemed live. This is on Trip Records. It's got a weird 76, another one of those post-mortem releases, posthumorous.
Sure. There's so many, so many put out.
Yeah,
but-
People's People, Miracle Worker from this day on. I mean,
But
Red House is on here.
if you have all the major releases, you don't have a lot of the songs that are on here.
Absolutely, and I've found that those are the ones I dig a lot more. I mean, not that I've mentioned this a couple weeks ago. Not that I don't like Purple Haze and Foxy Lady, but I mean, classic rock radio takes care of that shit pretty much for you.
If you can stand it.
Yeah, and these are the ones
Amongst the Bob Seger.
You know, yeah, I tell you what, something I really that is so bad that I don't even know. I don't even know how it survives. Is like morning radio shows. Now, there's one around here locally that's pretty decent. I've kind of gotten used to listening to. It's not bad. It's kind of cornball sometimes, but the rest of them.
Did you throw up on your jacket?
I don't know what that is. I think it's some kind of sauce, like
A sauce.
like a barbecue.
New York.
New York. But yeah, when's the last time you just cruised into a town and listened to their morning radio? Oh, let's go to the Balkers line. Woo, woo. It's so terrible, and it's like
They're trying to outdo each other, being something funny and stupid that they want to
It's-
say or do.
so bad.
Yeah.
How does that even remain?
Bob and Ray,
Uh,
Gina and Bob.
no escape, forever remain. That's what I always say. Busted out for some reason.
Sorry.
You eat. Oh, you eat it. You're the one that eats it.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, guys. I had to hound a couple of hamburgers. I didn't have any dinner.
Open that window.
I was afraid to eat before a gig. I'd throw up all over the stage or something. So I had
That's rock and roll, man. G.G. Allen.
Fucking A.
G.G. Allen.
Well, if I was Gigi Allen, I would have eaten what I threw up on the
You
stage.
fucked up in '93. Jean-Luc Ponty, Civilized Evil. Jay didn't like this, Steve.
Really?
1980 Atlantic.
Jean-Luc Ponty was one of those guys. It was early when we started doing the record digging. It's like one of those guys I quickly realized I was really digging that I didn't really know shit about.
Yeah, and he's out there for cheap, and it's a man that loves his violin.
He loves it. He's
how much he loves that violin,
embracing
Jay?
it. He's embracing it.
Look at that back picture. Look how much he loves his.
Embrace
He
your
loves
violin.
it. He loves it, and he loves you. And it comes through in his music. It's how much he loves you. He loves you. He doesn't sound violin. Violin Dykstra.
Violin.
No. And what do we have here? The last thing we played. No better way to go into a dig of the week is this is a big time purchase for me this week, folks. Picked up a little Jane's Addiction. Nothing shocking.
Wow.
OG baby, it is the OG. I was really glad to find this. Underdog Records, Winston Salem. Carolina.
Shoot.
Your clown face, we out.
All right then.
Oh, not
Bossman's
even here
running
for a
off.
chip chat.
Nah, man. I'm letting my man hold it
Okay.
down.
You must have the trots. You got the trots. Green Apple Quick Step.
The boss man is exiting the stage. He's not even on the stage. What am I saying? Bye.
Bye bye. Thanks for everything.
Thanks for your face.
Lots of luck to you and yours.
Appreciate
Okay.
you coming to the show.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wait. No, you didn't.
That was a great pickup. The
Nothing shocking.
nothing shocking.
Yeah.
I've passed on that before for a kind of a chunk, and that was a little bit of money, but it wasn't stupid. I mean, stupid.
That's nice.
Okay, so that's a good way to transition on.
I saw them live in 1983 or 84 maybe
No, that early?
in Athens. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, what was that like?
I was tripping balls. It
Okay.
was- yeah.
Don't do drugs, kids.
No, not at all.
Um,
Well, I remember Purple.
Hmm.
I remember Purple and a lot of
Jane's Addiction.
a lot of dry ice.
Nice sepia tone. The Wild West. It's a beautiful picture of my niece's corpse. You guys want to see that picture? Should I show that picture?
What?
The picture of my niece's corpse?
No, don't do that.
No?
No.
It's in a nice sepia tone. The wild.
Well, you know, speaking of dig of the week, I didn't do a whole lot of digging because I just didn't have time, being sick and all and whatnot, and crock.
That's tough business.
But I did get you something because in honor of you doing the show sober, I have this and I saw it and I thought, well, you know, it's only a few bucks, and I have a copy and everybody needs a copy. This is Herbie Mann at the Village Gate.
Ooh.
Has my friend Ben Tucker on the bass guitar.
Nice.
So I'll give you that.
Hell yeah, man.
So
it's quality business.
Never pass on a Herbie Mann record.
No, man.
And was glad to pick that
It's
up.
good getting you through the day music.
Yeah.
$1.99 sealed Herbie Mann, says Jay.
Sealed Herbie Mann. And I got this next one on a hunch. You know, someone had posted on the VC that they had gone to Barnes & Noble and bought a record. I was like, you know what? I wonder if my Barnes & Noble, because sometimes your Best Buy has vinyl, and I look and I go and I look and mine doesn't or whatever.
Yeah.
But I went and of course I go to the music section. I think you did this at your Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, but I had
go to the
seen
music section and you
before.
look at the entire music section, and the only vinyl I found was the Frozen soundtrack.
Okay.
Which, you know, my kids would love it, but I've heard it enough. But then I was like, well, let me just go check the kiosk area. If you go to where they sell coffee in the middle, there's always like these displays around. And sure enough, they had like 3 or 4 kiosks of vinyl. And the vinyl was some pretty decent stuff to choose from. I thought the prices were a few dollars more than I would pay at my local store.
Is that pretty typical for you, Jay? A couple bucks more? Couple bucks more?
But I did find one for not a whole lot of coin, and it's Portishead's Portishead album, music by Portishead. It's actually a double album. I didn't know this.
Now, I don't
There's
know this
2
one
discs
near as
there.
much as I know Dummy.
Right. Everybody talks about Dummy. This was come out before Dummy, I think.
Yeah, I would
it was the second.
self-titled, that would be
I think it was the second.
self-titled's the second one? Huh. Oh.
But yeah, I was glad to pick that up. I think I paid like $11 for it.
Oh, Jesus.
Up there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
$11 Barnes & Noble.
And it's nice solid vinyl too. I wouldn't say it's 180.
Is it
but
an EP?
It's about 160 maybe.
A deuce and a quarter.
There's like 2 songs on each side, so it's
Is it 45 or something?
no.
No?
It's just deep grooves. I don't
Deep
know.
grooves and long songs, bro.
Last but not least, today I had to pick this up because I've never seen this one before. It's a War album called War. And
Self-T.
yeah, it's not Eric Burden Declares War. My guess is this might be their second release. I'm not, but I don't know. 1971. I didn't do a whole lot of research. I just picked it up like right before the gig.
You know,
So I hope to play it a little later on.
sure, I
if
love
you let
some
me
more.
at least play
Did
one
you check
record.
out that video I posted from the Grown Man Record Night Facebook page? Which, if you don't know about it, you should be all
I
over.
don't know that I did.
It's Eric Burden and War at this television performance. Did you see that, Jay? No. People saw it.
I don't-
Really, and that shows them like doing sound check and everything, and they're just smoking through this set. And it's
My guess is this is not their second. I think Eric Burden was with them for 2 albums, and he's not on this record. So this maybe the 3rd album, but I don't know. So just show that off if you would. There's a lot of hands, and there are no white hands. Well, Lee Oscar's on there, so there might be one set of white.
he's a Dutchman,
white hands.
right?
Yeah, he's like Norwegian or Dutch or something. He's the harmonica player, flute, harmonica, other instruments. So that's really all I got.
Well, you know, you gave me a record. Jay actually gave me a record. Picked this. Jay got this one for free. Jay, why don't you tell us about this? It's Kiss Alive too. It's got a cool gatefold.
Yeah, that was in the free bin at the local store in Greensboro, and everybody has to have a copy of Kiss Alive and Alive 2 in their arsenal. So it's got a great Ace Frehley solo on it.
Man, shock me. Ace Frehley! Freely, shock
I think
me.
actually the fourth LP is all studio stuff, and it's actually very underrated. It's some of their best studio stuff those last
Huh.
five tunes.
That Shock Me solo is
That's a really good
really,
record.
really incredible.
Rocksteady Productions, man. Yeah, so that's cool, man. I'm gonna check that out. I'm becoming more open to Kiss.
Oh, that's right.
got a time.
When Paul yells Ace Frehley lead guitar, shock me, it sounds like he's saying, Ace Frehley plays guitar, shock me. I always thought that for the longest time. I don't know. It's
You
like,
know what that
why
reminds
is he
me
saying
of?
that? Why is he saying that? I got some of the juice.
You know, in the Def Leppard song. Come on, Steve.
Popcorn. Yeah, come on, Steve.
That's the best. That's the best. We should have that on loop and just play it over and over here at the show. Especially when we're like getting ready for the show. And
You pass that over to the cameraman.
yeah, let
I
me
was
hold.
trying to reach you earlier.
Let me hold some liquor. Let me just pass some liquor along. I'll put my hands on it and not drink any of it.
You want me to describe
You got a
it?
Super Bowl prediction? Oh, you want to finish this first?
Oh yeah, I forgot to look at my jazz section. Yeah, I
I'm
also.
surprised you didn't play any what it was football.
Oh, maybe we'll play that in a minute. Huh? I picked this up. I've been thinking about this. This is something I've kind of
I'll show it.
thought about. Little Richard. I was actually listening.
Barbecue? Little Richard's
Yes.
Barbecue.
I was actually listening to a local music show, That Dim Music Show.
Yeah.
He was playing some great stuff. It's the first time I'd really checked it out.
Pass
And
the
he was
liquor.
talking about there's a period of Little Richard between like it's on a certain label, it's the mono stuff from I can't remember what years. And he was like, that's the good stuff. And he played a track, and I was like, man, this really jams. And I think this is a compilation from that era. And actually, he says this album produced by Little Richard himself in Muscle Shoals, Alabama.
Oh.
So it's a Muscle Shoals, what Fame Studio or the other one?
Yeah.
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 What's the other one?
Uh-huh.
Is the first accurately dazzling reflection of his talent since the beginnings of this specialty label. Thank you for letting us come back, Little Richard. Oddly worded. What that?
Bob.
No. It's not under J.
The roll thing.
Talking about the
Oh,
one
that's-
that's mostly green with a big brown
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, it's yours? Oh, that's what it is.
Get with the show.
Get with the show.
Yeah, probably.
I think
Probably
it's over there somewhere.
Probably right there. Yeah, it's all right. It ain't no big beef.
You got the graphic of it.
I don't want to get into a whole big beef. Yeah, I was going to pull out the Bob James.
Oh, thanks for. Oh wait, thanks for the curve.
I know
graphics
you've seen
this
it
week.
at Goodwill.
The curve graphics this week.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to bring some curb photos.
Yeah, we've been checking out some really sweet curbs this week, and man, that's what you should do, Jay. You should quit whatever you're doing and get into the curb game. It's a solid game, man. You know, it'll take you right around the corner.
The real thing.
Yeah. So anyhow, I was going to tell him to pull out the Bob James record, but we made a graphic out of it. So we'll just look at our graphic instead. How about that? How about that? No, it's not the Baloney Stack. It's Ron's record.
No, it ain't baloney.
No, it's not Baloney. It's got the taxi
Can
theme
you
on it.
can you believe that Little Richard, James Brown, and Otis Redding are born in the same town?
Really?
All three, Macon, Georgia.
On the same day of the same year.
No, that's
In the
Thomas.
same
That's
house.
Thomas Jefferson. You're thinking of Thomas Jefferson.
I heard they were in the same Cub Scout pack.
Maybe.
They even came up the Weeblos together. 69, that's crass.
Brownies.
And one more record for Dig of the Week for me. I've been seeing this reissue, and I'm like, I don't want to pay a bunch of money for it. I'm not going to pay a lot of money for this muffler.
Getting kind of scared just looking at it.
Death, Leprosy, and this is the 2014. This is the other Death. I can't remember when this came out. I'm gonna look it up. Hold that guy. Be real slow because I'm looking to look it up, Jay. So buy me some time. Buy me some time.
I'm gonna play my didgeridoo while you do that.
I don't want to download the raw. What a real audio file. 1987. It's their debut. Huh? No, 88. This says what?
Leprosy.
Recorded in I can't see that. No, it's the second album, released in '88. Notably different in tone and quality from the '87 debut.
I'm not familiar with this band.
They're metal, but
Well,
like old metal, but not like Sabbath old metal. Not new metal.
Old metal, new metal,
You mean new metal, the NU with
borrowed
a
metal,
like
blue metal.
like Lincoln P? What?
Lincoln.
Chester Bennington? What?
I think he's trying to say nude metal.
Nude metal. New York. That's all the records we got.
Yeah.
We kind of zipped through that, didn't we?
Zippity-doo-dah.
Zippity-dee-doo-dah. Well, if you don't have anything else to say, we'll take a quick break.
I got nothing to say.
We'll take a quick break, and we're going to come back here with a very quick, so to speak, and an awesome chip chat coming your way. This got some information in chip chat you're going to want to stay tuned for.
Yeah.
So
I want to hear about this.
Yeah, this is going to be big time business.
Special guest.
Special guest. So I tell you what, everybody stay tuned here on Grown Man Record Night, and we'll be right back.
Bark.
Hey, this Christmas party is getting a little too quiet. I think it's time we liven it up with my favorite Christmas gift, Mr. Microphone. Hey, what's that? Well, you set the dial on your FM radio and testing. I'm on the radio.
These kids are having a fabulous time with Mr. Microphone, the cordless microphone that actually puts your voice on the radio. There are no attaching wires, so you're free to move around. Broadcast over any FM car radio.
Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later.
Professional entertainers use Mr. Microphone for rehearsing.
I got one.
I got one.
I got one.
I got one. I got one. I got one. I got a Mr. Microphone and I love it.
It's practical and great fun for the whole family. Only $17.88. Mr. Microphone. Buy 2 or 3. They really make great Christmas gifts.
At Walco, Walgreens, Gamble's, Roscoe, Pomita, Promart, Davis, OK, and City Markets.
Hey, this Christmas party is getting a little too quiet.
Sam Jones is the highwayman.
And I want you.
Jacko is Jebbo. Together,
We're assault.
two guys out to energize your Friday.
What's up?
Heading your way next Friday, the Highwayman.
Okay, we're back. Win, lose, or draw. Or J.
Yeah.
Win,
Sorry.
lose, draw, or J.
Sorry,
it's a new game I
sorry, you
invented.
get me.
I can see your mic cable.
So?
It's right out front of it. That's all right. You don't have to run it up. I bet if it was a curb, you'd have done it right.
Well, all I do curbs.
Ooh. You know, we got something kind of stupid for so to speak, but it's something I really like drinking. It's technically not a soda. I really didn't have anything, but I've been really into these guys here lately. But more about my assistant lately. That always makes me laugh. It never fails, even when I say it to
What'd
myself.
you say? What?
More about my assistant lately.
I don't get it.
Oh!
I don't get it. Tell me.
I don't know anything.
Tell me.
Folks, we're talking about the old ones you get in your local...
Grocery store?
No! Well, you can get them in a grocery store. But you find them in your soda machines a lot.
Okay.
Talking about the Brisk iced tea.
Yeah. Non-carbonated.
I thought these are Brisk. Damn it! I thought these were the Liptons. There it is, Lipton. Lipton Brisk iced tea.
Is that an off-brand?
Iced tea. Been drinking a lot of tea.
I'm gonna say it. We've run out of soda.
We've kind of hit a lull of sodas, and this is not a soda.
Did you do Diet Coke last week?
We did.
Hey, canteen swivel.
There's still plenty of chips to talk about. I mean, we haven't done Pepsi, and we haven't done
What's it taste like?
your mainstream main lines.
My thing about this is it doesn't taste like your mom's sweet tea, or down here anyhow. some of y'all people from Elder
Very
places make
lemonade.
that shitty iced tea. I don't know, but
Very
my mom
lemonade.
makes really dank sweet tea. That's just what we do here in the South. And Lipton Brisk iced tea does not taste anywhere remotely close to that. But it's a different animal.
Yeah, it took me a long time to get used to canned iced tea, but you know, you're right. It's a different animal.
It's the difference between cutting up potatoes and frying them in your kitchen, which are fantastic and fresh and the way it's supposed to be, and McDonald's French fries, which are a completely separate animal, but very good in their own way.
That tastes like lemon with some sweet tea mixed in.
Yeah,
Lemonade with a little sweet tea.
I can see that. It's got a certain chemical like meh to it.
Yeah,
not
bad. I mean, I could drink it, but I wouldn't.
My problem is since it's not carbonated, I drink too fast. Circle, done.
I understand.
That's my beef with it.
Do they sell these where you work? In the
Yes, but I don't buy them because I try to stay away from the sugary beverages. But you know,
not
Friday
much
night,
sugar in it, does it?
Yeah, shit ton.
Does it?
But a Friday night that I'm not
20 grams of carbs.
I'm not drinking. I'll cheat on some sugar.
There's plenty of sugar in
Yeah, the shit tons.
You don't take a shot? Slow on there.
Jay, I want to take 8 shots. I tell you what, I go off call. If you're on call, then you go off call.
Right.
So on the wagon or off the wagon?
I
10
don't
a-
know. Seinfeld didn't
10
necessarily
a.m.
like this.
Sunday, yeah. I know. 10 a.m. Sunday, and it's going to be hard for me not to start drinking for the Super Bowl at 10 a.m. I've already said
Who
this.
doesn't? Who doesn't?
So
Yeah.
somebody may be getting a couple of black eyes that day.
Hopefully, preachers don't drink at 10 a.m. on Sunday.
Sometimes.
They could. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well,
There's
Catholic priests do.
There's no rule against
Yeah.
that.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we doing for chip
I don't
chat?
know. What are we doing?
Where's those chips at? We can talk about those chips. Let's do one. Steve, what you got? You brought a couple things. We'll do
I
it.
just brought that one weird bag.
Okay, you tell me what these are
This
now.
is Trader Joe's.
Okay.
I brought these because lately, in your schools,
Yeah.
kids want healthy, or teachers want their kids to have healthy snacks. This is a snack my daughter enjoys because she goes to an art school and it's kind of liberals and a bunch of hippies walking around. They like things like this.
Yep.
This is
like a big bowl of
seaweed.
weed.
I
Seaweeds.
was gonna say, you look like you could smoke that.
Seaweed snack is very popular nowadays.
Okay.
So I want y'all to try them.
I think Josh Osley brought some of these.
Did he know?
They're in a
He
tray.
Would, he would be someone who brought one.
It's like a fruit roll up. They kind of disintegrate.
Yeah,
Yep, I've had
some.
those.
So try the.
We may have actually done these.
Tell me what
Whatever
you think
happened
of
to
the
fruit
seaweed.
roll-ups? Whatever happened to fruit roll-ups?
You ever had a fruit roll up?
No, what happened to them? Can you still buy them in the
Oh, they're
store?
still
I had
around,
2
though.
today. There was 2 in the break room.
Get you one.
I
Jay.
don't know. I don't know.
Fruit roll-ups are live and kicking.
Okay.
So here we go. A little seaweed snack.
Get you one, Jay.
Show
No.
one off to the camera.
Jay, get you one.
No, I'm not eating that.
Come on, dude.
You don't like sushi?
Nah, I'm not a sushi fan.
It's only a waffle.
Yeah, this is. It's got a weird texture.
Only a wafer thin.
This is really healthy, I'm assuming.
Supposed to eat this?
Kind of disintegrates in your mouth.
Stuck in your mouth.
Yeah. Are you a
Disintegrates in your-
sushi eater, Steve?
I'm not a big fan of these.
Yeah, that's why I didn't eat it.
I'm gonna say it. Not like that.
I don't. I think it's an acquired taste because I can't stand that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that at all.
That's like
It's got a lot of salt in it, apparently.
I like.
very salty.
I like some weird shit. I don't.
Well, I
like
think that comes with the ocean.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's seaweed. That tastes a lot like
We got a new champ for deadliest catch.
garbage.
They're deadly because it's. I don't like the way it tastes.
That's Trader Joe's roasted seaweed snack.
No, sir.
I'll probably set you back a few bucks too from Trader Joe's.
No, Cameron's backing off of it. He don't
Yeah,
want
cameraman
to
don't want anything to do with that. I don't blame him.
do it. Yeah. All right. What chips are we gonna do? Let's
Do that. You're here, man.
do the secret. We got a secret trick.
Oh, is this back here?
We have a secret chip insider in the house this evening.
Okay. Is he
With a
gonna
little chip insider information.
You all right?
I got the hiccups.
Okay.
Wait, you gonna try these? Or you want me to jump in?
Yeah, come on, come on.
Do it.
Okay. Just get on the mic.
Get on the
Can we
mic.
get a magic
Get on the mic.
a magic close up?
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is our secret guest here.
Bam, bam.
dropping some hot chip knowledge.
Wrap the audience while y'all make the change.
You're scarfing everybody. Way to scarf it down, bro. Scarfing it.
My wife made this.
Did she really? Yeah. That's
It's
a good,
beautiful.
She's so
good
talented.
scarf work.
It's beautiful.
I chatted with her for several hours tonight, Steve.
All right, we got our man Marcus here. Thanks for joining us here on the program on Grown Man Record Night.
Special
And
guest.
for this edition, this secret edition of Chip Chat, I didn't even throw the Chip Chat graphic up for them damn seaweed chips because they're nasty. I'm waiting until we get in here with some real shit, with some real science. And we're going to talk about a chip out of Pennsylvania this evening. So tell us about these, Marcus.
It's a brand that near where my girlfriend grew up and lived. The thing about these chips is, like, they have serial numbers on them. Like it's B2
Let's hold up one of these.
and these B3.
So we can show them the little number on there.
Show where the number is.
Yeah,
Right near the price?
Yeah, right near the price. Get it even
I
closer.
think so. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about this little number here.
Well, the numbers mean they have like A's, B's, and C's.
Uh-huh.
And I don't remember which one is the high and the low, but one of them means there's more seasoning in than the other.
Right. So you're telling me that the same brand chip of the same flavor may have a different number for just how much it's actually seasoned.
Right.
That is incredible.
And then, but her mom didn't know which ones to buy, so she brought back the bad ones. Yeah.
But that's good because some people like a nice lightly seasoned
Right.
chip. That can be good with
For
some
the people
things.
that know
Yeah,
whether they need to do that or not.
absolutely. That's fantastic. That's a great idea. And if other companies don't do this, I'm wondering what other secret codes are out there within the chip game that are kind of hinting at little things like that. I think that's pretty damn cool. So you're actually in the chip game.
Well, somewhat, yeah.
So I don't know if you in your area. I don't know what range does your company cover? Like how many states?
Oh, the whole company itself?
Yeah, you don't have to name it by
Pretty
name if
much
you don't want to.
the entire USA.
Really?
I mean,
So
ours is like we cover the Triad area, but
uh-huh.
pretty much the entire USA. It's a huge vending company.
So you may have noticed inside your local chip machines, there's a little area called the Nifty 50.
Yeah.
Now, the Nifty 50 is where everything else is like 90 cents. And it's crazy. I love the little stickers, by the way. They'd be like, in a convenience store, now you'll pay this for this now. But right here, we're giving it to you for
It's cheap. It's 50 cents.
pennies on the
Yeah,
dollar.
but the new machines coming out, they don't put those in there
That's
anymore.
funny.
So
Yeah. But yeah, so the Nifty 50 is a rotatable little stock area where sometimes smaller bags of different things are brought through,
Right.
and can range from, I know where I see them, oatmeal cookies to pork rinds,
Right.
which is my jam.
Right.
The barbecue pork rinds, because I would get me some.
well, then you're probably glad right now.
Yeah, pork rinds are out there. They're in the
'Cause
Nifty 50
that's-
pretty steady.
That's what's in there for
Those
right
those
now.
sun-kissed oatmeal raisin cookies.
No, they're not
no
coming
good.
back right now.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else likes them. They do very well.
They're good. I'm not a sweet guy. I like a nice
Right.
salty treat.
I don't like pork rinds.
No,
There's
I
some
tell you,
chocolatey in there.
my
Some people are wrong, some people are right.
my trick with pork rinds is I like to make macaroni and cheese, and I take the barbecue pork rinds and put it right in there, stir it up. That's a good.
I'd actually try that.
That's a good lunch right there.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna go and say it.
that's some
I'd
porky.
actually try that.
That's some porky goodness. This is pretty cool. I've went this whole show, and I've not gotten called yet. So that's pretty cool.
You know what that means? You take a shot.
Oh,
I had to do what everybody else
yeah, we haven't
tried.
tried these chips. What are we doing?
No, whoa, whoa, whoa.
What? Oh, that's right.
Upside down. That
Yeah,
was
tell me
your-
the thing
Oh,
about
man,
what's
everybody like this is to open upside down. Yeah.
what's the point behind that?
I think it's because most of the stuff is on the bottom. It's settled.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So this is Middlesworth.
Yes.
Read the back. There's an A in the name.
This.
Okay, all right. There's an A in our name and an A and A quality in our product. That will put a smile on your face with every bite. Why am I having such? These kids are just heads floating around. That's pretty morbid. So let's see what they got going for sour cream and onion. Open them backwards. Get all the seasoning right. And everybody's got a sour cream and onion variety.
Now, Marcus is predicting.
No. Like I said, her mom didn't really. I don't know.
really heavy on the sour cream.
Yeah.
This has more sour cream than probably any other
Oh, it's delicious.
chip that I've ever had. It's good. But that's not your run-of-the-mill sour cream and onion.
No.
It doesn't taste like store-brand sour cream and onion here. You know, where it's like, there's more green. There's more
Yes.
chive to it. This is definitely way more sour cream. That's really good and different. Now let's see what they got going on with barbecue. Do they also have a unique take on barbecue? Or is it pretty
I don't think it's as strong as the other one.
So this was a B2,
Yeah.
and this is a B3.
It's either the C's or the A's you want, apparently.
Gotcha.
Oh, we're playing the B game.
I'm just saying.
These are the B chips. Kind of lightly, seems to be lightly coated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The barbecue's not as good as I don't think, as the sour cream and onion.
It's not as in your face. Definitely not a
Right.
bad chip. Definitely not a bad one. That's good stuff.
Let's try.
I'm not mad at that.
Oh, no, definitely not.
Go great
No.
with a sandwich.
Yep.
It's got that goes with a sandwich
But
kind of
for
flavor.
me,
to it.
it's that
Ooh,
sour
the
cream and
sour
onion.
cream?
Yeah.
Whoa. You want to try that?
That's good stuff, man. So what else can you tell us about the vending game? What kind of game is that like? Is it a good gig?
Not really.
Not a good gig?
Not really.
Well,
It's a lot of work.
you got to get to handle
But
chips all day?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But
I'm not a big fan of work.
you ain't allowed chips. You want to eat the chips. That's not good.
Yeah.
No.
So how far in advance do you know what the next Nifty 50 is going to be?
Like I asked him like a week ago, and he said it's going to be pork rinds for a while.
Really?
So, because he looks for the best deal.
So there's the outlook is an 80% chance of pork rinds in the future.
Oh yeah.
I will say with those chips.
Yeah.
I like the potato chip. It has an old Charles chip kind of
Yep.
old school flavor to it.
A nice actual potato.
I like that because you get so many standard potato chips like Lay's and your Food
Yep.
Lion brand and your whatever brand.
They're
Heritage brand.
homogenized.
It's very homogenized. Yeah, exactly. Has a real rustic kind of flavor to it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, shit. I hope everybody's enjoyed this edition of Chip Chat where we really broke down some real deal shit here this evening. Appreciate Marcus
Real deal
stopping
shit.
by, bringing some stuff from out of state, dropping
Real
some
deal
knowledge.
shit.
So this is a good time. This is a good time, and it's a good way to wrap up this edition. And I'm so glad I've not gotten called. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm gonna get the hell off here. So I actually did do a show with me sober, and I never thought this would ever happen. But it's
Right.
okay.
We should do them all like that.
It's all right. I'll probably do this some more. No, because next time I go around on call, we'll end up doing this same shit again, probably. But
Probably so.
that's all right. It does me good.
It can be done.
Yeah.
You can do it.
There's nothing quite like a few cold beers and a hot record, you know. But that's all right. We'll start it up again next week, and that's where you can join us. In the meantime, be sure to check out our YouTube page, and like I mentioned before, go check out our Facebook page where I've been posting a couple things throughout the week. But
You can always act like you're drunk, like
No,
Foster
no.
Brooks. Like
It don't-
Foster Brooks.
it don't take-
Aver.
or Dean Martin near the end, or was he really drunk?
Huh?
He may have been really
He
drunk.
was just mentally dead.
Okay. I think that's, never mind. All right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. For Marcus and Steve Fever.
Jay.
You got Ben sitting in. Jay, Bossman, cameraman.
Bossman didn't even take part in it.
Everybody's in the house tonight. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next week live here on Grown Man Record Night. Y'all have a good week.